So Patrick, could you just talk me through a regular day for you?
A regular day. Well, I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning, showered, washed, changed. I'm out of the house for 6:10 past 6. Normally catch a bus, into work for 7, work till 3, home for 3:30, and within half an hour of being at home, I'll have got the laptop on, I'll have got my tablet on, and I'm in the case of Anthony's case, seeing if there's anywhere that I need to catch up with, getting in touch with his brief, finding other information. Of course, Anthony's doing the same at his end, so then we'll link and we'll talk and we converse and we get things running the way that we're meant to get it on.
Every day,
every single day. Right, Anthony. Hello. Listen, before I put this phone down, we're set up to listen to you over on the loudness button. Before I put this phone down, we're set up on the loudness. I'm going to set you up on the loudness button because it's getting recorded. No, but he's recording it as me just talking to you just naturally anyway. This is part of his thing. This is what I'm saying to you. Just follow what I'm saying. No, but we're not talking about the case. We're talking about this is what we do all the time. This is part of his film to build up what we do. Just talk. Just say, hiya, Dad, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I told you it was going to happen. Didn't I tell you this yesterday? Monday. Like we normally talk about, like we might go through little areas of the case. Sometimes you talk about little areas of the case, for instance. Things that we already know that's already well documented and stuff like that. Yeah? Just talk like natural, Just talk natural as if you're talking to me, son. That's all I'm saying. I did tell you Monday. I said Monday. I said Charlie's coming on Wednesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock to talk to you as well as record. I know you have, but this is just this. I know that, so you don't have to go into any depth of anything. I'm just saying, all he's doing is just recording that this is what we do on a nightly basis, and I've talked like this. For the period of time that he'd been in jail, basically. No problem, son. Just talk like you just talk to me normally. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you call me some really rude names. How about remembering some of them? No, I know. I'm just joking with you. I'm just joking with you, kid. Don't worry. No, I bombarded you. I'm going to put this loudness button on. Don't worry. Just talk to me. Like you normally talk to me? Just talk to me. Just talk to me. That's all. Yeah? All right, son. Here we go. Are you there?
I'm listening to you, yeah.
Good lad. Now you're coming through loud and clear, son.
Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah? You're absolutely brilliant.
I just know one thing. It feels awfully weird talking to you like this.
I bet it does. Say hello, Charlie.
Hey, Anthony. How you doing?
Yeah, Charlie, how you doing?
Very well, man. You alright?
Are you alright? What is it? They put the application in, solicitor have done it all. They're waiting for a response now.
Oh, fantastic. It's good to hear.
So that it'll all be done properly then next time, you know what I mean? A different solicitor's going to bring you that chance. He's going to be there, he's a proper one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is our legal solicitor who's representing Anthony
Yeah.
on the appeal to do with the CCRC.
Oh, fantastic. Excellent, man. That's great to hear. Right, Anthony, as your dad was explaining, is it okay if, you guys just chat, as if I'm not here, just about stuff that you'd normally chat about if this wasn't being filmed, and
Yeah.
we just film it?
I just don't know what we're going to talk about.
We're going to talk about what you did today. We're going to talk about what you did today. Did you play football? Did you do weight training? Did you do all these sort of things that I know you normally do, Dave?
Yeah, who's an idiot in where you are?
Yeah.
Who's cool?
Who's I know Azra's the greatest kid at the side. He's a champion fella, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and these lads proper look after each other like family, and I love the atmosphere that they show me. When they come on the phone.
What we've been doing today? We've been at gym.
Have you? What do you do in weight training?
No, run 10 kilometres this morning.
10 kilometres this morning.
And then play football this afternoon. No.
He played football. This is what he does. He plays football, kilometres and all this lot. He's like 33, 34 and he's like proper fit. You know what I mean?
I think we use it though for therapy. When you're under a lot of stress, it takes your mind off it.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. So how else you do today then?
I've been playing chess.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of games of chess.
Yeah.
With a young kid who just come on the wing and is good at chess, so me and him have been sat at the table playing chess.
Right.
I've also been sat on my case for about an hour.
Yeah.
Statements.
What did you find anything fresh or?
Well, just looking over Dean Martin's statement. That's
interesting. Yeah, I'd like to know a bit more about that. Did you find anything that was of significance?
It was more to do with the time it was taken.
Right.
The dates that it was taken on.
Yeah.
To respond before Sonny Stewart had done this deal.
Right.
And I just found it ironic that they took that statement from Dean Martin where Dean Martin said Sonny Stewart had confessed to him being there.
Right.
And yet they chose to ignore that and still pursue the Sonny Stewart's version. Even though they had a Crown witness saying it was Sonny Stewart.
Yeah, I mean...
The dates on it was 2nd of November, and the date that Sonny Stewart did his deal was in June, so it was...
Well, that's...
8 months prior.
8 months?
They knew for 8 months that Sonny Stewart had confessed to someone that Sonny Stewart was at the murder scene. And yet they decided to ignore it. And
you found that information?
I've got it now in the statement here.
Well done. Because I'm thinking about something that you mentioned to me before about something to do with what was that? It was information like that where I'll get back to that, Anthony, because I know it's important. It is significant. So something that you've told me that's important. So I'll get back to that. But what you've done there is brilliant.
The relevance of it is when I ask myself, how is it the police have missed Sonny Stewart's lies? I have to ask myself, is it an accident? Now, if it's an accident, then there should be no information that would have guided them to the conclusion that Sonny were lying.
Yeah.
And if that were the case, I could say, well, maybe they've just made a mistake.
Yeah.
But I find every day when I'm looking, I'm finding more and more information that would lead them to think that Sonny Stewart was at the murder scene.
Yeah.
They still chose to ignore that information. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do.
What I'm trying to ask myself is, if they just did it by accident, then that's just a mistake, you know. They can go to court, they can say, right, we realise we made a mistake.
Yeah.
Right? But then I'm thinking, more and more, I read these different statements.
Yeah.
The warning lines have been flashing from as early as November.
Right.
Stewart, that's without the footprint, without the cell site, without the confession.
Yeah.
You know, as early as November.
Well, you see this now...
numerous information getting passed to the police that Sonny Stewart was at the murder scene.
Well, this is why I struggle, because the information you've shown me already leads to Sonny Stewart not only just being at the murder scene, but Sonny Stewart's involvement in the crime. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That they've almost wanted to exculpate him and just put everyone else in trouble.
Well, they've shown that by the fact that they went to a core offender and yet they didn't go to the peripheral edge, the person who's supposed to have the opportunity to if you like, be part of that SOCPA agreement sort of thing.
Well, yeah, you're right. What you're saying there is bang right. I don't know if you remember when the case went on Panorama. And Panorama interviewed the officer.
Yeah.
And said, why have you done these deals?
Yes.
Can you remember the officer said these deals should only be done for people on the periphery of the offence.
Absolutely.
Do you remember the police officer saying that? It was a CPS officer. It was a woman who was speaking on national TV on Panorama. Can you remember?
I do. And more importantly, I remember, a high-ranking officer said something to the equivalent as well. Right? But
quite clearly, Sonny's not on the periphery.
He's a core offender.
And they've actually gone and give him
this SOCPA agreement deal, but they didn't even mention it to you.
But you know what it is, the truth be known, I'm innocent, so I wouldn't have took no deal. But what
maybe that's why they didn't mention it to you.
Certainly shouldn't have been given a deal.
Yeah, maybe that's why they didn't mention it to you, looking at that perspective.
Yeah, but what I'm on about is, you know, because he had been offered a deal.
Yeah.
It smacks in the face of the rule, giving it to people on the periphery.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, it does.
What I'm saying is, although they couldn't offer me a deal, could have offered someone on the periphery a deal.
That's absolutely correct.
See what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, and no one else got offered that deal.
Told the prosecutors, told the police.
Yes.
I'm not involved in nothing.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So imagine if they'd give this deal to a member of the peripheral
team.
Yeah. That peripheral member might have given
Absolutely.
But instead, they've gone to a man who's not on the periphery, who's recognised what he needed to do to get his deal.
Yeah.
Hence, what's happened.
Yes. Yeah, I can hear all that. I can see the pattern of it as well. Obviously, the greatest thing is once you hear that, what you've just given, that account there, and then you think about what was on Panorama via the interview, right? It clearly shows that they were well aware of positions before then.
Well, the interview was taken in early June, maybe 2nd or 3rd, I think it was.
Of 2008.
I'm just talking to you now, I ain't got my dates, but
Yeah.
I've got it all written down here. But I say it was taken in June.
Yeah.
How ironic this year.
Yeah.
Only a couple of weeks earlier
Yeah.
is when they admit that statement from Caroline Lee about the trainers found at Sonny Stewart's house.
Yeah.
So how crazy is it? The house search on Sonny
Yeah.
done August the 8th.
Yeah.
But yet a statement is not produced for that search
Yeah.
till something like later on in May.
So basically, 9 months later.
8 months.
How many?
8 months after
8
the
months.
search.
Yeah.
That's something else we've learned to do.
Well, that's cracking now, because there's something new that's coming out there.
Imagine, they've done a search on somebody's house
Yeah.
there, but they wait for 8 months to write down on paper what happened on the search and what they took. Are you trying to tell me that all them officers who did that search can remember word for word exactly what they've just done 8 months later?
No.
That's like you doing something now, making your tea now, and then me in 8 months' time asking what you had.
Yeah. Yeah.
You forgot.
I know, mate.
Especially when you do it every day for a living.
I know, mate.
It'd be trivia to you. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
But
son.
ironically, the day that they admit it in is about a week before they do a deal with Sonny Stewart. So what they've done is they've known the deal's coming and admitted that statement in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got what you're saying.
And the sheet of paper's not paginated, it's not referenced, it's not in the exhibits list, it's not nowhere. It's like it's just been put in there with no reference of what
See, that's the scary thing about that one as well. That's the scary thing about that as well. The arrival of when that sheet came out, what that sheet contained, all them sort of stuff.
It makes it even worse when you read it. Yeah. It says I did the bust with a named officer.
Yeah.
And then when we go to the continuity reports and look for that named officer so we can get their statement.
It doesn't exist.
That officer doesn't exist.
It doesn't even exist.
It's like me saying to you, I went to the shop with Patrick Davis.
Yeah.
And then I look for your statement, Patrick Davis. So obviously yours should say, I went to the shop with Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
But when I go get yours, you don't exist. You're not involved in the case.
But yet you're down on the prosecution witness list as existing.
On the exhibits list, so basically then the solicitor rung the CPS and said, "Can you thinking there might have been a mistake? Can you send me the statement of Officer blah blah?" That CPS wrote back, "There's no Officer blah blah involved in this case."
You see, this is the crazy thing about this case.
They're using officers as witnesses who are not even involved in the case.
Oh my days! I'm learning something tonight that's just shocking me. I mean, that just beggars belief.
I've got it all here. The can't speak, can't lie. See the
That's
black
right.
and white. Obviously, we wrote the letter to the CPS and said,
"Oh my
you
days!"
give us the statement of Officer so and so, right? Then they've had to write back to us because they've looked for that statement because they've got to disclose it.
Yeah.
And there's no Officer so and so at that police station involved in Operation Probat, so they don't have to disclose it. There's no to disclose to us. Yeah, when you look on the original statement.
Yeah.
From the first officer we talked about in question, who says he did this search with officer.
Yeah.
Are you following me?
I am, yeah.
That officer doesn't exist. So why did they feel it necessary to basically tell a lie on their statement?
A lie of many, it seems.
Seems
a lie of many.
They want done for 8 months after the search.
Wow.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
so
I do. Yes, I do.
At the last minute when Sonny's done this miraculous deal.
Yeah, yeah. They've had to make the paperwork fit Sonny Stewart's emergence to do this deal, haven't they?
Well, you know, because of how he's done the deal at the last minute, they've obviously been going to run a different story through their trial.
Yes.
And then when he's come at them with this version, they've had to probably amend all the way they were going to go.
Perhaps,
And then obviously pull out certain statements and put in new statements to make his story look plausible.
Which is another reason as to why when if you remember, Panorama going to ask the police and the solicitor that were representing you at the time, and ask them for a copy of the dossier. They did not want to release a copy of that dossier to him.
No, they didn't. What you're talking about there, they asked them for a copy of the advance disclosure.
That's
they
it.
could basically witness and see all the exhibits list, see all the information. You know, basically do their own homework before they come and visit us.
Yeah.
Anything on TV, they want to make sure they read up about it.
Yeah.
Which is fair play to them.
Yeah.
So then when they went to the authorities to ask for that information, the authorities refused to give them it. So even though I'd sent a letter to Panorama and the authorities, giving them what you call power of attorney, what means they're allowed to then go into anything that has my name on it, they still refused to give them it, right down to the solicitor, who we found out what a police officer after trial, right? That solicitor, off record, went to Panorama, didn't it? And what did they say? What did he say?
Yeah, what did he say?
Do you remember?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what he said word for word, Andy. I've got a lot of things in my head, but I do remember you saying something at the time, because there was something that was... He said something about he can't...
He said, what is it? He said it's not a false in this case. I can't remember the exact words.
Yeah, that's right.
Must have said to him, off record, listen, this case has left me a bad taste in my mouth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They must have said to him. I can't remember the exact words, obviously, it's 5, 6, 7 years ago now, isn't it? But
yeah, but it were words that would lead other people to assume that solicitor knew at that time that this wasn't the right case.
Anyway, that's that. But I mean, like I say, there's loads to tell. But first of all, keep doing this groundwork, and you know, at the moment, though, all this stuff's coming together.
Yeah.
All we need now is a platform where everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Don't ask anyone to be biased.
Yeah.
Don't ask anyone to lie for us. Just ask people to have the courtesy to check the evidence. That's all. And then
that's all we've ever asked.
If they can do that checking of the evidence, they can make their own mind up.
Do you know what? The one thing you need to understand, Andy, and you know, there's Charlie here to prove it, is I've always maintained through the pages, that Justice for Anthony Davis does not fear the truth. You know, as time comes, as this case unfolds itself, they'll understand why I kept saying that.
Well, let's tell you a little tale now. I mean, me and you were talking about it last night, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know the general public, let's call a spade, if we're going to be honest and call a spade, yeah?
Yeah.
In the eyes of paperwork and in the eyes of the law, I'm a convicted murderer.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So in the eyes of the law, they should want to be able to allow me to go public.
Yeah.
They should want to facilitate that.
Yeah.
Because all I'm going to do is make myself look badder. Because they would have all the
evidence. If you were lying,
sure I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
After a 35 wreck, you'd expect it to be clear as day that they're bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So why is it that they put up this tremendous fight? I mean, Charlie found out last time he come, the rigmarole they put through, just so they can't get this media person to see me.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm trying to say is, why would they go to them lengths if they knew I were guilty?
I mean, this is what's always troubled me since it became clear that certain people couldn't do what they said they could do, right? Once it became clear, what I saw was a different momentum to try and prevent you getting what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
And that was met by blocking Charlie and myself and this other person we won't name right now.
Yeah.
Right? From gaining access to you in order to do this.
Stupid excuse to take a photograph. What a stupid excuse.
And especially when you think that Panorama's already been through.
Yeah.
Right? And been allowed to audio tape Anthony in a more secure prison.
In a Cat A dispersal prison.
Yeah. Franklin prison. And yet we're coming across these issues now.
Right?
Now, why would that be?
Yourself are both there. If you are this bad person, right?
Yeah.
And this evidence has been collected correctly and it's been evidenced properly, and basically, you know, it's clear as day you're a twat, basically.
Yeah.
Right? Then I should want the media to be able to find that.
Yeah.
Because that would bolster my claim to keep you in prison.
Yes.
It wouldn't hinder me, but it seems to me like they're wanting to not.
They're wanting you not to say anything, but yet to serve the sentence for something you haven't done.
Yeah, like do 35 years, but don't tell anyone what we've done to you.
Yeah.
No, if it sticks you up, you can't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Please don't tell anyone.
I mean, that's how terrible this case really is because you know that they know that you know that they've stitched this young man up.
The truth with it is, all we can ask of people is if they'll just have 5 minutes, look at the evidence, and we don't want anyone to feel sorry for us. We just want people to be acting from an unbiased position.
Yeah.
And just look at it.
Just look at it.
Eyes.
Nobody's saying, just because you know Anthony favourite, people are saying, and they're saying, rightly so, we're not asking that, just look at the evidence as it is.
Yeah.
Right? Because that evidence will make you see the truth.
Well, what can't speak can't lie.
What can't speak can't lie. And that is the essence of what's going on here. Because clearly, 7 years down the line, and you're still saying you have no involvement in this crime, more importantly, the evidence used or twisted to be used against you also says that you haven't nothing to do with this.
Yeah, come from the murderer. How about that?
How about that?
Come from the murderer.
Coming from the murderer.
It come from Sonny Stewart. The evidence
Yeah, come from Sonny Stewart himself, confirming that you didn't do that crime.
No, what Sonny Stewart says his story, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now all the evidence against me comes from Sonny Stewart. I'm convicted
exactly.
of sock for evidence.
Exactly.
That's one man's word.
Yeah.
So the evidence that convicts me, that one man, actually turns out to be the murderer. How ironic's that?
I know. And yet, 3.5 years down the line, what did they do, Anthony?
Eh?
And what did they do 3.5 years down the line?
He's out.
He's put him on the street. He's roaming the streets. A murderer, and they've locked up an innocent fella who had nothing to do with this crime.
I'm locked up, right? Haven't done nothing, and the man who's done the thing
is on the street.
On the streets, and we're still. The evidence shows that. How about
the evidence shows it.
We're only asking people to look at the evidence.
How is it? Why would they be in this situation where they don't want us to say the truth?
I'll tell you why. Because they're being.
No, I'm saying it to Charlie. Sorry.
The people in trouble for facilitating what they did with Sonny Stewart. That's
absolutely.
If we're going to call a spade, that deal should never have been facilitated.
Oh, even their own chief constable in West Yorkshire now says that deal should never have been. Even he says so. He says how that SOPRA agreement was drafted up for Sonny Stewart is not right. It's incorrect. He still reckons that the SOPRA agreement is a good policy.
Who said that?
This chief constable in West Yorkshire, not the one that we've been talking about in the past. Another one. I think somebody called Jones. I think his name is something like that.
Remember the one who wrote in the paper?
Yes.
He wrote in the Telegraph. He said Sonny Stewart should not have got one of these deals. That's what he said.
That's exactly what he said.
These SOPRA deals. Now this is the chief inspector saying that.
Yeah.
And why did he get the deal then?
So why did he get the deal?
I'll tell you why. There can only be one reason why. There can only be one reason why, and that can be to facilitate Sonny Stewart to put innocent people.
Which is exactly what was said as well at a later stage, wasn't it?
Because there was already evidence to show Sonny Stewart guilty of murder.
Yeah.
They didn't do it because they wanted to get him found guilty of murder.
Yeah.
You know, because the evidence is there, clear as day.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's talk about it. You've got the footprint.
Yeah.
For crying out loud, I've been in prison 7 years. Do you know how many people I've met who were convicted by cell site? Never mind all else, just your cell site.
Just cell site evidence.
Phone is at the time. Sonny Stewart's phone puts him at the murder scene.
At the murder scene.
The exact time of the murder. Sonny Stewart's footprint, his footwear,
is in the...
A footprint matching that same footwear is found at the murder scene. Sonny Stewart confesses to a witness, a Crown witness, being Martin. He confesses to him that Sonny Stewart was there.
Yeah.
Sonny Stewart is ID'd, descriptive ID, so when an innocent man gives an ID of the people who are looking at, that description matches Sonny Stewart's ID.
And yet they're still offering the deal.
Stewart has a camouflage coat in his cupboard.
That's right.
The same witness said one of the people had a camouflage coat on.
Yeah.
You know, how do you... Sonny Stewart goes an interview with the police. He tells the police officer to his face, tells him, clear as day, it was 3 black men. The officer laughs it off with Sonny Stewart and writes something down. I'll show you this information. I'll send it all out.
I've seen it.
Writes something down on a piece of paper At the same time, Sonny looks at it, and from that position, that's when he changes his fucking version.
It immediately changed at that point when
everything I'm saying to you right now is not just my word. We want to show it all. Just show the public it, because what can't speak can't lie.
Yeah.
That's the truth. No matter whether you're white, black, pink, purple, what can't speak can't lie.
Yeah. So what is coming? What is coming? Believe me, he's very well put together. Some issues there worth seriously considering, right? But what is coming is this is part of a much bigger picture, right? But this is what's important, because it's clear that the West Yorkshire Police, as far as I'm concerned, have contributively designed this to suit people like my son and convicted him of murder when it's clear he wasn't even at the scene of the crime and was up to 4 miles away.
What you've got to remember is this, right? If a man is convicted doing 35 years in prison, 35,
yeah,
that means he'll probably die behind bars, right? If that is the reality, then please make sure the evidence that puts him there that long is strong and can withstand the test of justice.
Absolutely.
Right? Let's not bend no, let's not twist no. If you are a bad man, then my son, you deserve to come to prison for the rest of your life. But
get captured, you get captured.
Then my friend, you do not. Now, what I would say, if you ask 100% of the public, I would have thought that, yeah, there would have been all for dangerous people spending the rest of their life in prison, but I'd also suggest that they would be for the right person being in prison for that amount of time.
Yeah.
And if there's any inconsistencies, any doubts, any hang on a minute, that don't look quite right, any of them kind of feelings,
anomalies,
and any of them anomalies, then that man should not go to prison for the rest of his life. And with all due respect, do you know Sonny Stewart was telling the truth? You won't find none of this evidence, because if he were telling the truth, the only evidence we'd have in our little computer, in our little file here, is stuff that backs up his story. Do you know that? Now, you imagine,
and things that he couldn't have put there.
Strands of evidence that said he's a liar. That means you shouldn't have one of them. You shouldn't have one of them if he's telling the truth. Not 20. I'm saying we've got more. But I mean, if I just give a rough figure, you understand what I'm trying to say? Now, end of the day, if that man's lying, he should face the full arm of the law, because he's now cost someone 7 years of their life, of their children's life. He shouldn't be sat around swanning it in a pub somewhere, laughing and joking because he's got
thinking it's highly amusing.
He should be facing justice for what he's done, and getting in more trouble because he's made an innocent person go to jail.
You and potentially others.
Say again?
You and potentially others.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he shouldn't be swanning around.
No, he shouldn't.
Doing whatever he's doing, going on holidays, living his life, just doing whatever. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever it is.
He should not be allowed to do that. He shouldn't be allowed to be given that grace to do that either.
Black,
because
pink or purple. This is not a race issue. This is just right and wrong.
That's right.
At the end of the day, if he were telling the truth, my friend, you would not find footprints at the murder scene. His cell site certainly won't be telling you he's coming at the murder scene. He would not have confessed to a Crown witness that he was at the murder scene. He would not have been descriptively ID'd from an innocent party. He would not have had information and articles of clothing at his house that are ID'd at the murder scene.
A camouflage jacket.
Camouflage jackets, i.e. He would not have had numerous phone calls between him and other co-defendants.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, let's call a spade a spade.
It's because this case hasn't been honest why so much information and evidence exists.
And isn't it ironic that all this information is only found after we go on appeal?
After.
They don't give us this information. So
Don't give it before.
They don't allow us to put this information before the jury. That's too easy, to let the jury see it and see if they still want to make the same decision. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
At the end of the day, let's call a spade, man. If the man's innocent, let him go home with his family. Let's stop pulling his fucking cock out. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being honest. If someone's innocent...
No, listen. It's the truth that certain people running away from kids.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
End
So,
of the day, like
yeah.
I said to you, all we want people to do is look at the evidence. I mean, it won't take them. No, it'll take them an hour. An
Yeah.
hour at a time to look over it objectively and properly. They can scrutinise it. They can test it. They can draw their own conclusions, and from that, make their own mind up.
Isn't it?
You understand me?
Yeah. Honestly. That is as clear and as transparent and as honest that any person in that situation can be. The only people who are playing the game is not us. It's the system itself. Now, they've allowed a murderer to roam the streets for up to now at least 3.5 years. And they want to lock a person who's innocent of murder up for 35. Where is the justice in that?
End of the day, you know the truth. We've been in this system. You learn about other cases, and you learn about other miscarriages of justice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, there was a man one time, I don't know if I've told you about this story. He served 17 years in prison for a murder he didn't commit. And you know what happened when they realised he didn't do it? Because DNA evidence come out without going into too many names and stuff. I can tell you names later if you need to know.
Yeah.
But this man anyway, there was DNA evidence that he committed this atrocity. I won't say what it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, they found him guilty of it. But this DNA, back in them days, they didn't have the machine, they didn't have the equipment to test the DNA.
Yeah.
So what they did, the guy who it was slow. He were like a man who were a man in age, but he might have a mind of a child. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Them type of people.
Yes.
Anyway, what they did, they got this confession out of him by beating it out of him. So his mum, they called her Winnie, campaigned for these 17 years. My son's innocent. They said, go away, young lady, your son's confessed, we've got it in black and white here. All along they had these briefs of this that belonged to this murdered victim. You know, like a pair of knickers, and it had DNA in them.
Yeah.
So what happened now was, this poor woman, Winnie, kept campaigning. She knew her son, although he was slow, she knew what he was and what he wanted. You understand me?
Yeah.
So she knew he was innocent all that time.
Yeah.
And for 17 years, they put him through this misery. And the charge with him, it would have been very hard for him to cope in prison.
Yeah.
Right? Now, it come out after 17 years, this chief man said, I'll tell you what I do then, Winnie. You've campaigned all these years. We've got DNA evidence now. We'll just test these underpants, these knickers, what they wear, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the DNA that's inside them will match your son.
Yeah.
And that will prove once and for all he was the one that committed this heinous crime.
Yeah.
Do you know when they tested the DNA?
Yeah.
It come back as a complete different individual who were already serving time for raping children and murdering children. So that meant for 17 years this man who was slow had been incarcerated for a crime he didn't commit. And do you know what?
Yeah.
Not one person involved with that atrocity ever got in trouble. They just released him. And the saddest thing about the story, the mother 6 months after they were released died. And 1 month after she died, he passed away with a broken heart. And no one's ever said sorry for it or no, just move on.
I mean, this is, the greatest thing about what we've been doing, Anthony, is we've been so focused on what we've been doing. We haven't even looked at the sorries and the whatever else we can do yet, right? Because I think right now all we wanted to do was focus on proving your innocence.
Yeah,
right?
It just shows you though, doesn't it, that these things are going on and people are not I don't mean the public, I mean the people who are in a place to make a difference.
Yes.
You know, these ombudsmen, these authorities, these people who are supposed to be overseeing, let's call it the works, right? Surely one of them's got to feel a bit of sympathy for that poor child, that man who served 17 years for something he didn't do. And that mother who campaigned for all.
It just beggars belief. I mean, I met a man many years ago. I'll tell you about that another time. But it's a similar sort of story. You know, I could show you information that confirmed that this man hadn't committed the crime that fella said they said he had done.
Well, they were that sure that this fellow was innocent by end of it that they released him immediately and gave him a big payout.
Well,
they would have made a mistake.
Yeah, with the condition that he shouldn't tell anybody.
Apology? What about the brandishing his face all over media to say, look at this innocent man, he's just there all this time. Let's show everyone how sorry we are.
Yeah.
You know, why don't we just tell everyone about that?
Yeah, I know.
You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I don't know, but
there's so many cases that this can come up with, and there are also so many cases coming through processes already as well. So this isn't something that they can tell me that they didn't know is happening, because there's all these cases that's going on, right?
I didn't know.
And there's all these cases that are already taking place. So what have they put in? What have they learnt from cases such as that? What you're just describing? What have they learnt and put in place to prevent it happening again?
Well, you know something I don't know if I've ever told you, right? But there were one time, even when I was getting sentenced, bearing in mind when I was getting sentenced, they said, Anthony, you're going to have to stand up. And, you know, solicitor person outside clerk said to me, before we go in, judge is going to call your name. And when he calls your name, I want you to stand up. Yeah?
Talk a bit more.
So I go in the dock.
Yeah.
I already knew that they'd made a mistake. I already knew that I was innocent.
Yeah.
So basically, I was extremely frightened and extremely upset.
Yes.
I'm trying my hardest
Yeah.
to remain dignified and do what they're asking me to do.
Yeah.
Stand up straight. And the judge goes through his summing up and sentences me to 35 years. And do you know at that time, Dad, I swear on my 4 children's life, right, I'm telling you the truth now, and I won't say that lightly.
I know you don't say that lightly. Me and you do not say that lightly.
I looked to the side after he sentenced me to walk through the door. You have to turn to the right, walk along that way, and then you walk out the door when he sentenced you, yeah?
Yeah.
And I looked to the side. My eye contact came in contact with the officers in the case.
Yeah.
And do you know, one of them winked at me, and I got 35 years.
That's what. Listen,
Fancy
mate.
that. Why would you wink?
Listen, they know what they done, mate.
You know that they
We know what they done, right? But we will. That piece will come later, bruv. Right now, you're right in what you're saying. Make no mistake about that. But let's just prove your case, your innocence first, right? And then together, we will go and address the rest.
Do you know what I mean, though? But what I'm trying to say, when I ask myself why they did this, I ask myself why they chose not to act on the evidence that Sean Sonny was involved in.
Heartless people. I'm sorry, I've got to say it. Heartless,
what
cold,
What is the thing that made
ruined kids' lives.
Eh?
Ruined them. Them poor kids. That young lad, 2-year-old. Remember I was telling you on that last thing? He's now 9. Yeah.
No,
that poor kid has had to suffer this and other things because of what they want to do.
Nearly 10 years old, and you're not only that. Do you know something? My other oldest son.
Yeah. All the kids, not just. I think the reason why.
Saying stuff to him.
Yeah.
Has your dad done this? Has your dad done that? You know, it's embarrassing when you know you haven't done it.
Yeah, I know.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I think that's what really grinds me more. Is knowing that he's been told a lie for 7 years.
Information what they've been given, so you can't
Because
blame the teachers.
the court say that his dad is guilty of a murder.
Other things right, aren't they? But end of the day, it starts a tidal wave of effects, doesn't it, when they do stuff like this? It doesn't just affect the individual that they're trying to affect. Do you know what I mean?
Well, this is. You know, as I said, there's more to say yet concerning this, but the main thing right now is I'm really, really grateful for you to spend this length of time speaking the way that you have, right? And helping to clear a lot of things that I'm already aware of, but to hear you say that in a public way, where this can go a long way.
Like I said, do you know something? The beauty about telling the truth.
Yeah. Don't fear it.
You're not frightened of anyone.
You're not frightened of it.
Yes. But when you've been lying, you're a little bit frightened.
Yeah.
Now,
because you're frightened how powerful their lies are.
But what you've got to ask yourself, Charlie, is since you've become involved in this case, who's the only people who try to hinder us? Because it ain't coming from me and my dad.
No, it's coming from.
You understand?
See what I mean?
What I'm saying is
coming from the system,
innit?
Yeah.
When you're innocent, you can come and look at my case. Your friend can come. Anyone, you can go get the Prime Minister to look at my case.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, ask the authorities if they'll let you have that same run of the mill.
They won't let you.
I bet they won't.
They won't let you.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Man.
Now, what can't speak, can't lie. That's
Yeah.
all I keep saying.
Yeah.
And that is the truth. You know what I mean?
Listen,
I don't want
Anthony.
anyone watching this, anyone listening to this, to treat us with some kid gloves.
Yeah.
All I want them to do is look at it
Yeah.
fairly and unbiasedly.
Yeah.
That's all we're asking for.
Yeah, Anthony, I just want to thank you for sharing all that just now. We've got some amazing stuff here, and tomorrow I'll come round at the same time and we'll have a chat, you and I, and we'll record that.
All right, my son. Thanks for your time, Charlie.
No, Anthony, you're very welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. And what is it? I'm gonna make a move and let you two chill out. I'll give you a ring a bit later, Daddy.
Give me a call if you can.
All right. Love you loads, Dad.
Love you loads, son. You take care. Stay strong, yeah?
Bye bye, son.
Bye bye, son. Bye bye.